It is important for persons who wish to take advantage of this program to know how they can go about applying and what they can bring in to support family and friends who have been affected by the hurricane. It is imperative that the ministry moves quickly so that the window which now exists for those persons can be taken advantage of.
Bless up my people, welcome back to the channel, and in this one my people, back on the Hurricane Beryl recovery. And while we know that a whole heap of areas and departments of government has been affected, we heard them allotting some grants to even small businesses last week in the House of Parliament. And so one which many persons were asking about pensioners. And we see they're saying that qualified pensioners can receive up to $150,000 under the relief fund. However, my people, comes with a whole lot of stipulations, and I'm going to make you hear it in detail. So pensioners in need of financial assistance can benefit from a one-off payment of $150,000 under the Pension Relief Fund. The fund was designed to provide additional support to retired individuals who are in receipt of a pension or receive gratuity from the Accounts General's Department. The Manager of Client Services in Pensions Administration branch of the Ministry's Strategic Human Resource Management Division, Natalie Kinglock, explained that the primary goal of the fund is to provide temporary relief to pensioners. She quoted, "So whilst it is a revolving fund, the award is not a revolving award. So it is basically a one-off payment to assist with medical emergencies or even just to provide for basic needs." She outlined the process of acquiring this fund, and she says there's an application process that persons are required to write to the Pensions Administration branch, after which a directive is given to the Client Services Officer for an investigation to be done. We visit the address that is provided on the application, as we need proof of your need, which is detailed in the income and expenditure report. To qualify for this kind of relief, you must be a retired individual who has benefited from an award from the Accounts General's Department. You must be a Jamaican in need of assistance, and you also qualify if you receive a compassionate gratuity. She noted that the funds are sometimes paid in installments. It doesn't necessarily mean that they will get the $150,000 all at once. It depends on what it is that they want the money to do. For example, in medical cases, I should note that this money is not paid directly to the pensioners. For example, if they are in need of a wheelchair, they would have to get the invoice from that merchant, and then the check will be made payable to the merchant. So on a seat, my people, a whole heap of rules and regulation as it pertains to some of these grants, like in this case of the pensioners. However, we are still not sure yet when the pensioners will get that 20% increase, I believe, that the finance minister did speak out in the budget up in the year. We are not sure yet if the pensioners has gotten that increase. So anybody who collect pension can drop that in the comment section and make us know if they start to pay out that increase on the pension. As well as my people, make me know if you believe in this installment as it pertains to this pension grant. In some cases, I would have agreed if maybe like they have a caretaker for the ones who are more elderly, who can't manage to spend the money on their own and might have a caregiver. You don't want the money to go in those persons' hands. Some of them are not trustworthy, and so I could understand with the grant being an installment for those in some instances, as I say. But for the others who can definitely spend their money, and you go and you verify to say, well, they live at the address and it's indeed that person, why not give them all of it so that they can do, buy them like a food and whatnot, But tell me what you think about that part, my people. And so right now in this segment, my people, I was sent this letter from a source. Big up yourself, you know yourself who sent me this. And it's basically a letter from the Jamaica Customs, dated from July the 9th, my people. I'm just a see this. I don't know if you ever see it before, but it says re-importation of goods for relief and rehabilitation. Reference is made to the activation by Cabinet of the Disaster Risk Management Act, that's a DRMA, on July 1st, 2024. The Ministry of Finance and the Public Service has advised the Jamaica Customs Agency via letter dated July 4th, 2024 that the Minister of Finance and the Public Service has granted approval for goods that are being imported for relief and rehabilitation to the satisfaction of the Commissioner of Customs to be relieved from the payment of import duty and general consumption tax, that's GCT, in accordance with item 30B of the second schedule to the customs tariff and section 47 of the GCT Act. The period of relief is July 4th to August 23rd, 2024. The additional national code CH8 has been created to facilitate clearance. Right, my people? So anybody who is sending any form of, items for persons during this whole hurricane relief, can do so free of GCT and other charges. But they have left this up to the discretion of Jamaica's customs. It was also brought to my attention that the Asikuda system has been down from Monday. And the Asikuda is the automated system for customs data. It's a computerized system that helps countries manage customs and facilitate trade. And with that system being down, my people, it's causing custom brokers difficulty to clear goods. And there's a whole lot of backlog right now, my people, at the wharf. So me want to know if the system hack or what. But we're seeing the opposition spokesman on finance, Julian Robinson, urging the Ministry of Finance to provide explicit guidelines on the eligibility criteria for duty-free relief on imports related to Hurricane Beryl relief. Julian Robinson says the identification of genuine relief items should not be left to the subjective discretion of customs officer. There has been a troubling lack of specificity regarding which goods qualify for this exemption and in what quantities. This ambiguity is causing unnecessary confusion and uncertainty among those seeking to import essential relief supplies. It needs to be made clear whether critical items such as generators, batteries, first aid kits, medications, food items, cleaning products, and clothing are detailed as eligible for duty-free importation. And therefore call for the Ministry of Finance to issue a comprehensive list with accompanying guidelines to facilitate effective relief efforts.
Calling on the Ministry of Finance to provide clarity on the types of goods and the quantity of those goods which are eligible for duty relief under the program announced by the Ministry in relation to the post-Hurricane Beryl program. It is important for persons who wish to take advantage of this program to know how they can go about applying and what they can bring in to support family and friends who have been affected by the hurricane. It is imperative that the ministry moves quickly so that the window which now exists for those persons can be taken advantage of. I'm also concerned about reports that I've received about a breakdown in the customs Asikuda system, which is impacting the ability of persons to remove goods from our ports. It is important that customs moves very quickly to fix the system so that we don't have a backlog which currently exists.
And my people, I am in agreement with Julian Robinson on this part, whereas it shouldn't be left up to the customs to decide whether or not items are, hurricane relief and if they, are worthy for the duty free. But there should be a list to say whether clothes can be of such, which in a way we know a whole heap of people lost everything, so clothes would be, on that list. But they should have that list so they can go by the list. I'm want to hear if you agree with that as well. But the duty free that they have given right now is not a bad idea. That's a very good idea. But I want to hear from you, my people. Drop on the 2 cents in the comment section. Tell me what you think about everything that has been outlined in this video, from the grants and the whole heap of rigmarole and processes to get that grants for the pensioners, as well as this duty free. Let me know what you think, my people. Before me end off this video as well, I was hit up by a subscriber asking me to form a WhatsApp group, and anybody who would like to be a part of that WhatsApp group can WhatsApp me at 954-288-6467 and say join. If you want to join the group, join, so we can share information amongst each other and enlighten each other whenever we get any concrete and credible information. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Run over to my other platform, Facebook and TikTok. Follow me over there at Anisabel Rose. Check out the YouTube store, make a purchase. It goes in support of the channel. Check out the YouTube membership. You get a lot of benefits by becoming a member. Member badges, member shout out. Only a small fee per month to be a member of the Anisabel Rose movement. Returning subscribers, big up on yourself. Thanks for the continued support. New subscribers, welcome on board. New viewers, come on board, journey with me, join the family. Subscribe to the channel, like out the videos, share out the videos. Support the ABR movement by playing your part. On the road to 20k, as you all come on the videos, please to like and share them out. Get this video to at least 2,000 likes for me, please. Stay tuned for more updates, stay tuned for more videos. Big up on yourself.